Wow, look at you.
Much better. Not as far across there, huh?
Yeah.
So what's funny is, like, I feel, or like, I'm trying to snap my hands when they're just in this oblique region, but I'm obviously not.
Right.
Like, I'm taking it much farther than that. But
Yeah, exactly.
it's interesting that this is what you think you're doing, and that's what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elbow position's gotten a lot lower at the top. Look at that. If you draw the line there, you're starting to see it more off the, the nose, which is where you see from a lot of the tour players really good.
I got a big nose, so that helps.
Yeah, that's right. Now that you're right, now the reason why you're hitting it off the toe a little bit is because you're not as over the top.
Yeah.
So you're still used to being a little bit outside and then having to pull across it. So now when you're on plane and you pull across it, the club comes in and you hit it off the toe. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, much better. Another shot.
Might be a little far away from it today. Maybe that's a little bit of the toe contact. Exactly, and get them a little. That'll help get them a little higher, and that usually can tend to help get it a little bit more inside. Let's just draw these lines now, and let's watch. Now that you're not crossing quite as much. Watch the downswing. So what don't you see him doing as fast as you do?
Hands moving toward the ball.
And why do the hands move toward the ball?
Guessing because the shoulders open up. They're not dropping in and firing down.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's where we got to go, and that's where a lot of the issues are with your driver. And take it to the top of your swing and stop.
On a Saturday or something, I can book it ahead of time and really get booked up pretty quick.
Okay, so now I want you to shift forward without turning, right? Now, and let them, as you do that, do it one more time, take it up to the top. As you do that, drop the hands down behind your torso more. Without turning, don't turn the body at all, yep. Try to keep that right shoulder pointed to the left.
It's gonna be a little,
Yep, do that again.
It's gonna be a little tricky those
Yep.
times because Keith's wife
I'll
is
record
having a
one for
baby.
you so you can put it on.
Right. Yeah, and it's overdone a little bit, so now you watch. Where's that? Look where that club is at the top. And when you practice, use the video. It's so easy to do it when you're watching it.
Yeah.
And I do the same thing. I cross the line all the time. And when I watch it in the video, I don't. It's crazy. And then I put a ball down, and a lot of times I still do. But then watch. See how you're not turning as quick rapidly? Now look where the hands are dropping. Then right from there, now you turn, as fast as you can, and that's what keeps it on plane net. So if you watch the difference in the numbers, okay, so if you watch this, and as you start down, take this up to the top. Okay, so we're about at the same 80 and 84. Now watch, as you start down, watch how fast that starts turning. You're already at 13 degrees closed.
Yeah.
Now on this one, you're at 50 degrees closed. Your hands aren't even at the same spot yet. See that? Now you're already, they're actually already open here. Your hands are right about there. Come one more down, maybe two more. And you're at 45, closed. That's what keeps it on plane. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Practicing that now and trying to keep the shoulders closed a little more. There we go. Now, look at that. Coming more from the inside. And like I said, no, actually it's not. We're without a ball there. See that those hands aren't going across your body as fast.
Oh, brother.
Let's see, if we did.
So,
Yep.
So you crossed a tiny bit. You can deal with that right now, and then look where that club's coming from now, Craig. Awesome. Right back on the plane line, a lot sooner than the other one, too. You hit a nice little push draw out there, 190?
all right, let's hit some drivers. Let's bring out your favorite club.
That was my very first.
What you're doing here in the backswing is you're in really good shape there. He probably has a little bit more weight on his front foot there than you do, but that's okay right now, okay? But what we're going to see in the downswing with the driver, why the club is pretty close coming down, the club face. And see the difference in where his hands are as compared to you? A little too much with the driver. Because of that, that's going to bring the club in low with a lot less loft on it. What we need to do with the driver a little bit more is really feel a little bit more of a release with those wrists a little bit more in the downswing. When I mean release in the downswing, I mean where you want to feel like that butt end of the club is pointed more, just left of center rather than way out here. Okay?
So go ahead and get set up. Not an easy thing though.
You said not an easy thing?
No. Because it really helps you with the,
Irons.
yeah. All right, so take it up to the top of your swing and stop. Okay, now start forward. And now you got to really feel more of this action coming in with the driver, which is, you know what bones these are?
Tibula, no, that's
Yeah,
underneath.
yeah.
Radius and ulna.
Right, so ulna's down here, so
Yeah.
ulna deviation, radial deviation. Right, so you got to feel more of that coming down a little bit. You got to let go of the angle, in other
Just
words,
throw my
in the
hands
downswing.
Throw my.
To feel like it, right, That's what it's going to feel like to you. Just have a little too much lag. That was easy, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, pretty
Easy
smooth.
swing, right?
Yeah.
A little better.